Hello and welcome to week 3 of your Grow Groups this week as we continue in the series of Upside Down, looking at the teachings of Jesus in the Sermon on the Plain in the book of Luke chapter 6. This week we're going to be talking about what it means to be hungry and what Jesus was talking about in the verse when he said, "Happy are you who hunger now." So I'm joined by Matt Thornton, our director of worship. How are you?
I'm so good.
So good. Are you hungry?
I am. It's there's different kinds of hunger, but
There
yes,
are.
quite.
Quite. Yeah. Hopefully no rumbling stomachs
No,
on this tape.
I did have coffee, but
That kind of counts. Is that a meal?
I mean, it shouldn't be. But
Debatable.
here we are.
But here we are. Well, then that leads into our first question really well. What is
Sure.
your favorite meal?
Man, my wife and I are on a salmon kick right now.
Okay.
So like just not even the crazy salmon, like super expensive stuff. Just like the fillets from Hy-Vee.
Okay.
And you just get them, put them in the oven, and it's so easy.
You don't
And
put
it's just
anything
like-
on it?
Well, yeah, I have this like kind of like a lemon sauce that I put on it. It's very fancy, not, but it's really good. We
Yeah.
really love it.
What
right
goes
now.
on the side? Like
So-
asparagus? That's what I always pictured asparagus.
No, we usually do like we found these freezer bags that are like either like some like rice and vegetables or some kind of like broccoli or some stuff like that. And it's been pretty good.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I have tons of sugar afterwards. I have a lot of chocolate afterwards through the rest of the night, like peanut M&Ms right now.
Oh, man.
Holy cow.
Just like a handful and they're just gone. It's impressive.
Yep. So fast.
Yeah, that's so great.
So fast.
I've been playing with the air fryer. So I haven't tried the salmon in the air fryer yet, like, because I'm newly liking fish. Like, we're just slowly dipping into that world.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm learning how to like vegetables more. Not my favorite meal. I don't know what my favorite meal
I
is.
know. Yeah. What is yours?
Man, I'm on a buffalo chicken sandwich kick and have been for a while.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where do you make them yourself?
Well, so I have the frozen chicken
fryer?
patties.
The air fryer.
I'll put them in the air fryer.
Okay. We've
mean-
got to get on this air fryer thing. It's been like multiple times where I've talked about this in church. I got to get on the air fryer thing.
I know, just looking at it makes me hungry.
Yeah.
Oh man. So you said it. Hunger is like, I mean, obviously we talk about food hunger, but
Yeah.
that can mean a lot of things. So will you share a time when you felt hungry? So whether that be like food, justice, companionship, achievement, other.
Yeah. So I think right now I'm in the last semester of my Master's of Divinity at St. Paul's School of Theology. We both go there. I'm in my last semester, so I'm really hungry to graduate. I'm really hungry to be done.
Yeah.
I've been at this for now 3.5 years, and this will be like closing in on my 4th. And it's just I'm really done. I'm really ready to be graduated, so I'm very hungry for that cap and gown, or actually, what's the hood now?
Right.
Yeah, the hood.
I can't even like picture the hood.
I know.
Because it feels so far away.
I know.
Because I only started a year after you, so
Yeah.
I still only have a year left, but I'm with you. I'm like, okay, but is it done yet?
Yes, it's a lot. I mean, like most master's degrees are like 20 something credit hours, 29 credit hours, or something like that.
Yeah, like-
ours is 79.
Outrageous.
And that's just part of the process to become a pastor, and do all the things in the Methodist Church. So it's just like it's a long thing. So I'm very hungry.
Yeah, very hungry to be done with that. I feel that also like relationally, like moving back to Kansas City in the middle of a pandemic was really hard. And so like I hunger for going places and seeing people. And I know I'm not alone in that. We're all hungry to like find some sort of
Yeah.
new normal. But yeah, building new relationships
Yep.
has been really challenging.
I said that to Andrew the other day. I said I think this point. I think I got to a point the other day where I was just like, I really want to be out with friends.
Yeah.
Like I'm done. Andrea and I are so extroverted, and so like we really miss like being out with friends. So that's been really this month. That's when it hit. I was like, man, I'm kind of done with this.
Yeah.
So.
Well, now you're making your own friends now.
We
That's
are
what the
making our own
baby's
friends.
for.
That's right. That's exactly right.
That's amazing. I love it. People will come over to hold the baby. It's
They
fun.
will. They will.
Yes. So then I'm curious, how has your hunger shaped your faith and your actions?
So I think for me, I grew up in a way that I'll never forget my mom saying this to me. She said, when you enter a room, assume you're not the smartest person in the room. Assume you have something to learn from everyone. And so I've really tried to live into that here at the church, especially, and then at seminary as well. So I've really got to learn from some amazing people at this church. I've got to learn from some incredible theologians in school. And so I think my hunger for more of the better picture of the kingdom of God, or whatever you want to call it, the better picture of of a holy world, or a whole world, that really comes from this idea that I have something to learn from everyone. So, and I think most people enter most of their interactions with me with that same lens. Now, some people don't, but I mean, when I enter into a relationship with somebody, even if it's just a relationship as a friend, or even if it's a relationship as we saw each other at a bar and we were both cheering for the Chiefs, or things like that. I mean, there's this element of co-creation that comes in, and I think that really colors everything that I experience as a Christian, or just as a human being. So,
yeah, I think that's so important, of walking into spaces of what can I learn and grow from in this moment? Not what can I take or what can I have? Those are two different things. But how can I be better in this? How can I find Jesus in this moment, or in this person, or whatever that looks like?
I still, and I will say, I still struggle with take. What can I take away from this? It's almost like then you're commoditizing people almost. You're commoditizing a relationship. So it's what can I take from this, instead of how can I grow? How can I be changed or change others in this? And so that's a really fine line for me. So I struggle with that a lot.
Yeah, sometimes it's as simple as a mindset. I've even had those moments where I'm like, oh, I gathered this from this. I'm like, no, how's that a growth moment? Instead of, like you said, a commodity that I took. I have someone's story I can hold on to.
Right.
Or how can the story transform me?
Yeah.
So. And
that's really easy to do when you hear somebody's story that's super impactful. You want to tell other people about their story. But it's how do we do that in a way that's not just taking their story and just holding it for ourselves? Stealing it. Stealing it, absolutely.
Yeah. Instead of honoring them and lifting up their experience. That's so true. And I think with you, man, on all the personality tests, I'm an achiever.
Sure.
And so I'm always hungry for achievement and validation and all of those super healthy words. And so, there's a lot of learning in that. And I'm how can I check off boxes? But it's returning the hunger to relationship. I'm not checking off a box here. I am just sitting in this moment with someone, and that makes me a better person.
Yes.
Most of the time.
Yes.
Yeah. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much for being a part of this conversation, Matt.
Of course.
There's so many places that you and your group can go with this, and what we hunger for in different ways. And so we're a very similar social location. So it was really cool to share that with you. We're curious to hear what you all are sharing. So continue to pray for one another throughout this week. Find ways to satisfy your hunger, but in the way that Jesus is calling us to. And remember that Jesus called us to be satisfied in that. So we're praying for you this week. We'll see you next week. Take care.